you're in a pretty bad predicament, but you have the backup of Queen Nephilim. You have Trevor, who is one of the people you've brought along with you. Less backup and maybe more of like an NPC you might want to protect if that's something you're looking for. I mean, he's going to help, but he's not going to be nearly as strong as you. You also have as well, Fergus. I'm not going to put him on the map because he is hiding currently, but he is still with you. And he will make some pot shots here and there during the battle, but you know that he is very cowardly. And he said he wasn't going to join you in battle outright. He said he would help you with other things. So with that said, if you want to talk to, he is there. Okay. If you need him during the battle at some point, he is there. He's just hiding. The reminder for you is your characters can only breathe right now because you have water bubbles over your head, or sorry, air bubbles over your head that give you oxygen to breathe. And those are created through magic from the city. So you don't want the city too destroyed, because if one of those things that is giving you oxygen right now is destroyed, you could all die without any quick thinking. So you just have to be careful. Those things that are creating water bubble or air bubbles, I should let you know, are 3 large towers. They kind of look like, if you've ever been to Seattle, they look like the Space Needle. They're sticking up around the city, those 3 towers. If they get destroyed, you're fucked. So with that said, we are going to pick up here with initiative. Hi, everybody in the chat. I hope you're ready for a exciting battle. Questions from the cast? Anything anyone wants to say before we get going? All right.
Nope.
Shisa. The shark is floating in front of you. The undercity, the under part of the city, you see a large crack forming underneath the city, and kind of magma starts kind of spewing out of it. It seems like this shark is empowered with some kind of ability that is causing a massive kind of corruption of the seafloor beneath the city. You don't have long here before the city's in some real danger. So, what would you like to do?
I don't want to be very close to the shark.
Okay.
Can I move back a little bit towards Nephilim?
Yes. You can move up to 5 spaces. Just know that if you are over like any of this open area, like out here, this is swimming, which is going to take half your movement. It's double movement to swim, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I suck at swimming. So
but you can walk on places like this. So you can move up to 5 spaces or 3 spaces out in the water.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how to move my thingy.
Did I not give you permission? Let me look. Oh, let me give you permission to move it.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay, there you go. You should be able to move that now.
Spaces, you said?
What'd you say?
You said 5 spaces?
Yes. 6 spaces, sorry, 6 spaces.
Is that good?
Sure.
Or actually here. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
All right.
Nice. All right. I'm still close enough to do Dissonant Whispers, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Sick. Can I cast a 3rd level Dissonant Whispers on the shark?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and roll your damage, and then he's going to make a save. If he succeeds, he's going to take half damage. If he fails, he's going to take full damage. It's a what save? Wisdom save of 14. He succeeds, so he's going to take half damage. He'll take 10 psychic damage from your spell. And you still have a bonus action if you would like to inspire somebody.
I am going to inspire... I'm going to inspire Crocus.
All right. So, Crocus, what is your inspiration dice at? Do you know? If you look in your inspiration, what is the dice? Is it D8, D10? I think it's a D10, but I could be wrong.
Where can I see inspiration?
You would not be able to see it. You're just going to have to remember that you have one use of adding a I think D10.
Hey, there's a spot where you can mark off if you have an inspiration or not on the D&D Beyond profile.
Yeah,
next
there
to
is that.
walking
That
speed.
is DM inspiration, which is a little different.
Oh.
But you can use it to mark off. You can use that little inspiration box. It's up at the top of your character sheet. Normally, that's for DM inspiration. If I think you're being like,
Oh.
if I think you've come up with a really cool idea, I might give you inspiration. You can use that box to mark it. But I mean,
Oh,
using it for this is fine too.
I didn't know you were also a bard.
I'm the
Real.
ultimate bard.
No. You take that back.
All right, so that is Sheesa's turn. I'm going to mark you on your character here, Crocus, that you have inspiration.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to add, we'll say inspiration is green. Green dot. All right, speaking of which, Crocus, it is your turn.
All right. You know what? I want to use wild shape. And can I use this one? I think I'm high enough level. I'm gonna send it to you real quick, though, so you can tell me yes or no.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Giant crocodile.
Yeah.
All right. Anything specific that you want to like people to know about your crocodile? Any like specific looks or anything? Is it like wearing any bows or hats or anything?
Bright fucking purple.
Bright purple, giant ass crocodile. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna bump you up a size here.
Alrighty.
All right. And Crocus, you can move. I think you can swim. Let's see the giant crocodile. You can swim up to 50 feet, so that's 10 squares.
Oh, nice. You know what? I'm gonna go in for a hit. I've decided. Let's smack him with my tail. So I need to do. Which one do I need to roll for that?
You would roll. So if you look on the giant crocodile's stats, is there a little button for you to press next to the tail attack? Is there like a little D20, red D20 you can click on?
It does not look like it.
Okay. So then what you're going to have to do is on D&D Beyond, in the bottom left, there should be a button that looks like a D20. Looks like a D20 on your character sheet. So if you go back to your character sheet, bottom left, there's like a big button that looks like a D20 in the bottom left.
Do I roll a D20?
Yep, roll a D20 and you're going to add 8 to it because the tail has a +8 to hit.
Where do I see if I rolled it?
So if you click on the bottom left, the D20, and then you click on the words D20, it should have like a little number 1 next to it, and then hit roll. There should be a button at the bottom that says roll, and it should do it for you.
8 plus 8, 16.
16 is going to hit.
Oh,
So
fuck.
now you roll damage. So same button, bottom left, same button. You're going to roll 2 D8. So click on the D8 twice and hit roll. It'll roll 2 custom D8 for you, and then add 5 to it.
Add 5 to...
Yeah, to the total number of the 2 D8s.
Okay, 12.
12, okay, nice. And then I think he's got to make a... Let's see, if the target's a creature, it must succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. He can't currently be knocked prone because of the water. He would just kind of do a flip. So, with that said, that would be 12 damage. And then you are a giant crocodile, which means you have multi-attack. So, you get to do a bite as well. So go ahead and roll another D20
Oh my god!
and add 8 to it, just like you did before.
Real. What's 19 plus 8?
A lot.
Hold
Enough
up, I'm
to
getting my
hit.
calculator.
27. So roll 3d10 this time, plus 5.
3d10s?
Yep. 3d10 plus 5.
2, 3 plus 5. 25.
Dang, 25 points of damage. Sick.
Beating that shard up for real.
And the target is grappled and needs to make a DC 16 escape. All right, so you bite your teeth down onto the creature, and as you do, he is stuck in your jaws. His arm is stuck in your jaws. He's trying to pull it free, but you've got him stuck in a spot where he can't move currently.
Great heavens. I'm
Great
just
heavens.
growling. I'm fucking growling at this dude. Fucking for real.
You got him for sure. All right, that's going to take us to his turn. All right. He is going to... Yeah. The shark, like, his beady eyes kind of look over to you, Crocus, in your form that you're in, and they start kind of like, they widen and almost redden with what seems like almost like a bloodshot kind of nature as he opens his large shark maw and goes in for a bite on you. That is a 28 to hit, which I believe is going to hit.
A little bit.
So, that is 4d12 damage.
Damn.
So that is first 2 dice make 11. Next 2 dice 16. So that is 11 plus 16 is 37 points of damage with the bite. And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Constitution saving throw. So you're going to use the alligators or the crocodiles' Constitution number. So we're going to roll a d20 and add 3 to it.
Roll a d20 and add 3 to it.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 10.
You said 10 total?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to, as his teeth bite into you, that bloodshot nature of his eyes, he kind of goes into what seems like a frenzy. Smoke starts coming out of his mouth. That magma that's coming up from the bottom of the city, it seems to be coming from some kind of power that he holds. You know, Gormok kind of has a fire theme to him. It seems like Gormok is giving him power. As he bites into you, the magma starts seeping into you. You're going to take some fire damage here, which is going to be 12, 18 points of fire damage from that bite.
I take 18 points of damage total.
18 plus the other 37.
I'm out. Oh no.
The gator, how much does the gator have?
Oh, the
HP-wise?
gator?
Yeah, you're looking at the gator's HP.
Oh, I'm
the
so
crocodiles.
dumb. I just
You should
accidentally
be about
killed my
half health
character.
now, I'd say.
I have 85 hit points.
So minus what we just said, 37 plus 18.
Wait, how do I go back? I had 36 and I subtracted 37 and now it says failure. Oop.
Oh yeah. You should be able to just do long rest. Hit long rest up at the top.
Oh,
It should
rest.
should also be a way to just hit heal or like add HP or something, but it's
Oh,
fine.
there we go.
All right, so 85 minus 50 50 I don't know math. Math sucks. I hate math.
Math does suck. So I took 18 and 37,
Yep,
right?
18 and 37 from
18 plus 37 is 55, so 55 minus 85. 30. Okay. Good to go.
All right, perfect. And that is his turn. His eyes then dart back over to everyone else, and he is, this is a big boss with a lot of people around him, so he's going to take his legendary action. As his eyes dart over to all of you, I need, let's see. He's going to use his free hand to swipe out at Leon and Fergus. So I need Fergus, you to make me a dexterity saving throw as the claw comes by you, and Leon's going to do the same. Okay, Leon's going to succeed on his, and you are going to succeed on yours. So both of you are going to end up taking 6 points only of slashing damage as the claws just barely miss you. They swipe over the top of the water, just barely grazing your back, the top of your head as well. And that is his turn. Fergus, it is your turn.
Sorry, my mic is muted.
Oh, you're good.
It is my turn indeed. Do I have the trident? I'm gonna assume yes.
You do. Yep, you do.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna play it simple for the first round. I'm literally just gonna kind of like Poseidon would, or sorry, Zeus would, just try and strike the shark guy with a lightning bolt.
All right. That is from the trident.
Yeah, from the trident. Yeah.
Okay. Let me double check. Wasn't Leon's ability to shoot lightning? What was your ability? I thought I gave you a different one.
Mine's like water bending, I guess, right? So maybe, okay, let me alter it then. I guess, okay, so instead of striking it with lightning, I'll like shoot like
Oh, you can summon.
guess, like,
remember, you can summon the giant octopus. That's your ability, remember?
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, I'm summoning the giant octopus.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me get the token. Boom. Giant octopus has been summoned. We'll say he's right over here. All right, this is your giant octopus. You may do with it as you please. We're going to call this one Fergus's octopus and give you control over it. All right, as you swing the trident in a circle, it creates this watery portal that these tentacles come out of the sides of, and this octopus pulls itself out. A familiar voice says to you through the water,
I am here.
Hey, you little guy. Remember me? Well, you see this big guy? He's trying to hurt us, and I need a favor.
You got it, boss.
he says,
And
what would
then
you
I
like him to
just
do?
like motion for the. I just like motion for the octopus to just attack, strike, and I don't know, just attack, I guess.
All right. The octopus is going to make a strike with his tentacle. That is going to hit for 9 points of bludgeoning damage and wrap up the shark's other arm. So now, Crocus, you got your jaws around one of the arms, and the octopus wraps up the other arm, and the creature's straining against both of them. His shark maw is like just in your faces. That is your action for your turn, Fergus. You still have a bonus action and movement.
This crater that he's in, I mean, can I like I can like swim around where
Yep.
we are, right? Like
Yep.
it doesn't, there's no like movement limitations, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I can move, what's my movement speed again? It's 30 feet, so I'm the same as Shisa, right? 5 squares, you said, right?
You are 6 squares underwater. Because you're a god of the sea.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to be here, please.
All right.
Can I move myself? Oh, I can move myself. Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Should be a way for me to give you...
Yeah, I moved. It's okay. I did
Okay.
it. I didn't realize I could.
Okay, perfect. And then... Let's see, this is... All right, just so you know, if you refresh your page, by the way, if you refresh your sheet, Fergus, you'll see a trident +2 in your inventory, in your actions now. That is a weapon you can use as well.
Yes. Amazing. Thanks.
Throwable as well.
Does it return on throw?
Yes. It is, in a way, it would be able to return. You would have to tell me that that's what you're doing. But you could you could water bend it so it could go out and come back.
Sounds good.
All right. That's going to bring us to Leon. Leon's going to jump up and swim over to the back of the shark and take out his flail, swing it, and hit the shark. You watch as bubbles and a shockwave of water hit the back of him, and Leon is going to rage, make his second attack here. Another hit on the back of the shark as it groans in pain, bringing us to Nephilim and the guards. Queen Nephilim is going to swim over to the open water. She commands guards to go guard the towers that are helping you all breathe underwater at the moment, or at least Shisa and Trevor and, you know, the rest of your group who can't breathe underwater. She orders some guards to go do that. She orders the other half of the guards to go in for a strike on the shark. So I'm going to roll one attack for a group of guards. They all come down, these crustacean guards come down with their spears on the back of the shark and around its skin, but their spears snap and break on the hide of the shark, who, in his struggle, kind of pushes them all off, and all of the spears go falling to the bottom of the chasm. Nephilim herself is going to point her finger at the shark, and as she does, you watch this watery hand come up and grab him by the muzzle and kind of close his mouth. The watery hand is kind of holding him still. He's got his arms held, his head held. He is being constrained on all ends here. Trevor is going to take his crossbow and make an attack. Trevor misses as the crossbow bolt just kind of floats through the water and slowly comes to a stop.
He's doing his best, okay? He's doing his best.
Shisa, you are up.
Sorry, I was muted.
You're good.
Okay. I don't want to get close to him because, you know, I like to do that psychological damage. So I think I'm going to try again with the Dissonant Whispers, but this time I'm going to hit him with a level 4.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to roll a save here. He is going to fail on this one. All right, he's going to take 19 psychic damage, and he is unable to move currently. If he could move, he would have had to move his whole speed away from you, but he's currently being grappled by Crocus and the octopus, so he can't move. But you watch him close his eyes and like look away from you, almost in fear. He's shaking and he kind of looks away from you, Shisa. You're not sure what he's seeing, but it's probably not you when he looks at you.
Thank goodness. I thought he thought I was ugly.
This particular guy, you don't know what he looks like, but or what he thinks about you. He hasn't said much.
Yeah, but okay, that's good.
Yep, that's your action.
He's scared of me because now he won't attack me and I won't die, and I can possibly attempt to heal Moonsey if I can get close enough.
Possibly.
Should I maybe move closer to... I think I might... Can I move after I've attacked?
Yeah, absolutely. Trevor is also going to get in this doorway over here.
I don't know if I should walk up... Well, the shark wouldn't, like, dare attack me, right? Like, even if I got close?
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I'll just get like in front of Trevor, but not too close to the shark still, like here.
All right, perfect. Crocus, you're up after Shisa decides if she's gonna inspire someone.
I should inspire Fergus.
All right, Fergus, you are inspired as well. And just to double check here, I believe that is going to be a D10, but let me just double check. It should be. Let's look at character sheet. We're at level 7. Okay. So that is features and traits. Bardic Inspiration is a D8. It's a D8, guys. So you may add a D8 to any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check for the next 10 minutes of in-game time, which is the next 100 rounds of combat. So you've pretty much got it for the rest of this combat. All right, Crocus, what are you thinking?
Hold up, I'm looking at my stuff right now.
You're good. Fergus, we're going to give you the green dot of inspiration so you know you've got it, okay?
I might use Cure Wounds on myself, I think.
You cannot cast spells
can't?
while you're shapeshifted.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, that's no worries then.
I can heal you.
Real!
Yeah, I just need to be close to you. I just need to be able to touch you.
Oh, it's all good.
And if you go to 0 HP as the alligator, or the crocodile, I keep saying alligator, you will go back to being Crocus at full HP.
Okay. I don't want to let go of him though. Can I do bite again?
Yeah.
You know what? We'll just do bite again.
Okay, so if you do that, you're letting go of him to do it again. So you currently are on him with the bite. If you go for another bite, you have to let go and then go for that other bite. Yes, you're going to do more damage, but it's possible that you might miss or not break the skin enough to get him. So you are risking it.
Could I do tail again then?
Yeah, you could whap him with the
Okay.
tail for sure.
I wanna hit him with my tail again.
All right, go ahead and roll your tail attack, which is D20, and then you're going to add 8 to it.
D20 plus 8. 7 plus 8. Hold up, I gotta grab my calculator. Okay, so that's 15.
All right, 15 is going to miss the shark creature. His skin is too tough for a
It's
15. Okay. As the tail hits, it just hits in a bunch of bubbles, and it kind of like a shockwave comes off of him, but no damage.
Alrighty.
But you still have him under your control there. I'll let you roll. You can roll a D10 plus 5 in piercing damage as your bite continues to sink into his skin. Roll me a D10 and add 5 to it.
Ooh. Okay, 4 plus 5 is
So
9.
All right. Get you an extra 9 piercing damage from your teeth in there.
Yeah.
All right. It is his turn as his eyes dart around to the situation that is in front of him. He is going to make another bite on you, Crocus. You hear him say,
Let go of me, you knave.
Did you just call me?
that one's going to hit for it's, 12 plus 8, 20 plus 13, 33. 33 damage.
33? I only have 30 left, so...
Okay, so you go down to Crocus, and then you take 3 damage.
Okay.
As the teeth dig into you, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, this time as Crocus.
Constitution saving throw, but as Crocus.
That would be in the top left of your character sheet, small box.
Top, yeah, okay. So that would be, that's 3.
Okay. So, you are going to take 21 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
And then the 3 from the bite earlier, so that's a total of 24 damage on Crocus for the turn.
Perfect.
And he is going to then have his eyes dart over. He's no longer grappled on the one side, so he is going to take his claw and grab on to the top of the head of the octopus and try and squeeze the octopus to get it off of him. He slashes at it, does hit the octopus. Not enough to kill it, but does a huge chunk as he slashes through the head of the octopus, and it kind of reels back and lets out a groan, Fergus. That's going to bring us to your turn.
So only one of his hands are grappled, right?
Right.
By the octopus.
Correct.
So my action is either me telling the octopus what to do or me attacking, correct? Like, I can't
No,
do
your
both.
action was summoning the octopus. Activating the octopus is free.
Oh, okay. So I could do both technically. I could
Yep.
attack and tell you. Okay.
Yep.
Um.
Basically, you have an extra attack with the octopus.
Okay, sweet.
It's very powerful.
Okay, I'm gonna instruct the octopus to try and sort of. I don't know if this is possible actually, so I'll ask you. Can I get the octopus to try and like bind the shark's hands together in sort of like a handcuff fashion? Because obviously it has 8 arms, so it can
It can try.
kind of. Yeah.
It would need to
okay,
roll
cool.
contesting rolls with the shark. So
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm down to try that. So I'm gonna try and get the octopus to handcuff him essentially. So
All
what
right,
do you
so
want me to
I'm gonna have you
roll?
roll a d20 and add
Yeah.
5 to it. All right, before you say your answer, I'll let you know. We're gonna say it together on one. So 3, 2, 1, 21.
Nat 20. Well, I got nat 20 plus 5, so 25.
Okay, so yeah, you got it. You wrap up the shark's. The octopus wraps up the shark's hands. The other like watery kind of almost ghostly looking hand that is trying to wrap around the shark's head is Queen Nephilim's. It breaks free as the shark is like screaming almost with its jaws open, like blood is kind of spurting out of its mouth, but its hands now are trapped. So you have wrapped those up, basically cuffed them.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna just throw the spear at him, I guess.
You're gonna throw the trident.
Yeah, trident. Sorry.
Okay,
I don't
go
know
ahead and
why I
roll a
said-
trident attack.
With advantage because he's bound or no?
Sure, why not? All right, 20's for sure gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. The smaller one because it's one-handed. It's considered one-handed when you throw it. Okay, so that's gonna be. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit to that because I forgot to make sure that your damage was more than +1. All right, we got that. So we're gonna say 5 points of damage on that bad boy. As the trident sticks into the skin of the shark, are you wanting it to return to you?
Yeah.
All right, you wave your hand backwards, and as you do, the trident, which is now stuck into the skin of the shark, unlodges itself and swims itself, like bolts itself back into your hand. And that is your action for your turn. You still have a bonus action and movement.
I'm just gonna stay where I am, honestly.
All right. That's going to bring us to Leon, who is going to swim around the backside here and is going to roll a couple attacks. He's going to miss one but hit the other for 12 points of damage. Nice. And Queen Nephilim is again going to point her guards down to attack the shark. This time, we're going to hopefully get a hit. All right, nice. So the guards are going to hit this time as they all bring their second round of spears down on the shark. This time, many of them are able to pierce through the skin and are going to deal 43 points of piercing damage. As the guards all swim up, they're so tiny that as they swim up, I'm not putting them on the map here, but they are surrounding the shark creature. And they're all like kind of bringing these bone-like spears and stabbing them into him. All these little red blood, little pustules start showing up on his skin and bleeding out into the open water here. As he lets out a groan, he is going to... His head kind of tilts up into the air and he yells this groan. And as he does... magma from the crevice below shoots upward. I need Crocus, Leon, the octopus, and all the crab guards are going to roll dexterity saving throws. So, Crocus, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Yeah.
Leon is
There
going
it
to
is.
fail. Doesn't really matter if the guards succeed or fail on this. 'Cause they're on it. What'd you get?
21.
All right, nice. The octopus, Fergus, you can roll for the octopus. Roll a d20. And you're going to add 2 to that.
It's a 4, so.
All right. So the octopus is going to... The octopus, Leon, and all the guards are going to take... It is 36 points of fire damage as all the guards are immediately eviscerated with fire. Leon takes a huge hit. He's covered in magma as he shakes himself off, burns all across his fur. He lets out a groan. The octopus gets hit with the flame and turns into a cloud of bubbles, leaving you for the time being. The octopus you'll still be able to summon it. That was kind of like a spirit summon almost. So it comes back, but it's a once a day thing. All right. So that leaves us with Trevor. Trevor is going to shoot his crossbow. Hey, that's a hit. Hey, not bad. 6 points of damage from Trevor. Hey.
Let's go, Trevor!
We take those. Shisa, you're up. Crocus, you're on deck.
Okay. I would love to heal Crocus. Can I walk out onto the deck to do that? Like here?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you walk out to the deck and go ahead and roll your heal.
It's been so long since I've healed somebody.
It's in your spells.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
All right, so I think you rolled Charm Person.
My bad.
You're good. There you go. All right, so we got a 3rd level Cure Wounds. Okay, so that's 16 healing to you, Crocus.
Thank you.
So go ahead and add 16 HP to what you're at. Shisa, that is your action.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you'd like to do? You can still move too. You can like move back.
Yeah, I'm walking back.
Okay.
Getting back to the safe area.
All right.
Okay.
And
Good luck, everybody.
That's going to bring us to Crocus. Crocus, you are up.
Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. Spells. I don't know. This guy does hella damage. I might fall back and heal myself.
Okay.
Just because he does so much damage. Can I go there?
All right, so just so you know, if you move out of his melee range, he does get to attack with an opportunity attack, unless you use your whole action for your turn to do what's called disengaging. That would be the only way you could get away safely.
How do I disengage?
All you have to do is say, "Hey, Commander, I'm disengaging." That's your action for your turn, which means that leaves you only with movement and a bonus action for the rest of your turn.
Okay, I'm disengaging.
All right, so he attempts to swipe out at you, but you're able to swim out of the way because you're paying attention and putting all your focus on it.
Nice.
And you swim into safety. You still have a bonus action. Do you have any bonus action heals that you can do? If you check in your spells, you can see it'll say casting time, and if it says BA, that's bonus action. You can do it. Otherwise, if it says like 1A or 1 action, it won't work for this turn.
No, I can't do it for this turn then.
All right. Then we are going to roll onward here to the shark creature. Let me pull up this thing real quick. Where is... Give me one moment, sorry. Pause champ. I thought I had it in here. Oh yeah, it was in this other battle. Trying to bring back one of your friends. Pause champ. Friend arriving. Pause champ. Friend who you already knew was there, but is here now. Pause champ. Where is it? I'm crazy. Can't find it. All right. So the shark creature is going to slash out at Leon with his claws. And he is going to roll a 16. I don't know if that hits Leon. I don't think it does. Leon has an armor class of 13, so that does hit. Okay, so we're going to do some slashing damage to Leon. And then he is going to swim over here to Fergus. Leon's going to get an attack of opportunity, which is going to hit for 12 points of damage. Fergus, the shark creature, swims over to you and says,
I've had enough of you.
and he is going to roll a bite attack, which is a 19 to hit. Your armor class is
15.
15. So that is going to take you to 5, 10, 18 points. 18 points of piercing damage as the bite comes down. You bring the trident up, and you're able to keep the jaw from completely closing on you as you put the trident up and block the teeth, but the teeth still dig into your body as your blood starts spilling. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw as the magma starts dripping from his teeth onto you. Okay, Constitution save of 4, so that's going to end up being 12 points of fire damage to you. 12 points, so a total of 30 points of damage this turn as the teeth come in around you. And we'll put him there so we kind of have like an idea of him being on you.
I'm past that.
After 33? Or 30?
Yeah, I was combining all the... So I...
Oh, you got hit by something else earlier? I forgot.
So I was damaged from last show because we didn't finish. Because remember how we had to finish early, so we didn't long rest from the previous episode.
When you got swiped by his bite, or something before that?
Prior that, so like last time we did a show, I can't remember what it was. I think putting the ring on or something. No, by one of his guards. I was hit by one of his guards or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
You're not still hurt from the fight with Leon, are you?
No.
Okay.
I was 9 HP down when we started this fight, and then in total I've taken like 38 odd damage. So I've only just passed out by a few HP, but I have passed out.
Okay. All right. So the shark creature, as he bites down and the magma drips onto you, it makes you pass out from the pain. You kind of drop the trident, which lands right here on top of this building. Fergus, as that happens, it is Leon's turn. It's actually your turn right after Leon, so go ahead and roll me a death saving throw. That's a d20. So roll me a d20. Don't add anything, just tell me what it is.
9.
Okay, so that is one failure. So you're going to mark 1 X on your death saving throws in your health pool there. It is now Leon's turn, as Leon's going to swim over here. 5, 10, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can get right there. He's going to swim over here. He grabs the trident, and he picks it up, and he fires a lightning bolt up through the chest of Tiralga, the shark creature. The lightning bolt shoots through the chest, leaving this burn mark on the chest and the back as it fires through all the way through the creature. It almost hits Queen Nephilim, who kind of dodges out of the way, but the shark creature is going to take 22 points of lightning damage from Leon there, who in his rage is swimming between you and the shark. That's going to bring us to Nephilim, Queen Nephilim, who, seeing you go down, Fergus, oh man, Queen Nephilim swims up behind the shark, and as she does, she, from her sides, unsheaths these coral swords. Dual wielding these coral swords, she goes in for a strike on the shark. Not one to normally join the battle like this, but seeing you go down, brings a strike down. The first one hits the shark and kind of sheens off of its scaly skin. The second one, this time, makes contact and cuts through a large chunk of the skin, dealing 9, 12 points of slashing damage. And she orders the guards in for another attack. As the coral guards, the last ones that are left, there's only about half the city's guards left. They go in for an attack. This time, again, the spear's breaking on the skin. A feeling of hopelessness falls over them as they all begin to flee. And Trevor is going to take a step forward. I got this. And he's going to aim his crossbow up and fire. The crossbow bolt hits, but I'm going to deal 4 points of damage. Still, that's a total of 10 points of damage for Trevor. And Shisa, you're up. Crocus, you're on deck.
I'm trying to decide right now if it's worth attacking the shark. When I can
If you would like,
Sorry, what?
if you would like, you can roll me an insight check to see how damaged the shark is.
Is that
worth?
Is that going to be like my first action?
I would say, we can either make it your bonus action or your action. You can choose, or you can do neither of those things and just make your own decision.
See, I don't need another. Can I inspire Nephilim?
Yeah, sure. You can inspire any creature.
Well, then I don't want to use it as my bonus because I would like to inspire Nephilim this round. But also, I think I'm going to use it as my first action instead of moving, or doing anything else. So
yeah, roll me an
I'm
insight
gonna do
check.
The insight. See how close it is to dying.
17. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. So, the shark creature is bleeding pretty profusely, but you wouldn't consider him on death's door by any means. To give you an idea as a video game player, you're looking at a character who's probably just entered its second phase of the boss fight.
I don't know how much my mass healing word would heal for if I used it, and I don't know if I can see Fergus.
You can see him.
Okay.
So next turn you'd be able to use that. And mass healing word hits a lot of creatures, right? Like 6 different creatures.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to do that
6 creatures I can see within range.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work for next turn then. Because you used your bonus action this turn to inspire Nephilim, unless you wanted to not do that.
I guess I'll wait. I'll wait to... I don't know. I think I should heal right now.
Sure, if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'm going to heal right now, and then I'm going to inspire later.
Okay. Go ahead and pick your 6 creatures.
Oh, I accidentally did 4th level. I don't mean to do that. The 6 creatures are Nephilim, Crocus, Trevor... Well, actually, are there guards around me that are injured right now?
No. The guards couldn't technically be injured from this creature. If this creature hits a guard, that guard's going to die. So, none of them are injured. They're just fleeing.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do, everybody on my party and Nephilim.
Alright, go ahead and roll the healing for it then. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. 4 healing is still enough to get you up, Fergus. So, Fergus, you are wide awake. As the
how
4
do I
healing
mark
hits.
this?
Your death saving throws reset, so you're back to no death saving throws at all. And there should be a button to like heal or add health somewhere in there.
Yeah. How much do I add?
4.
Okay, just 4 HP.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And you're back conscious. Currently, Leon has the trident as he's standing in front of you to kind of protect you. But that is, Shisa, that is your turn with your action and bonus action unless you'd like to move. You still got movement. Crocus, don't forget to heal 4.
Oh, heal for 4?
Yep.
Thank you.
What'd you say, Shisa?
I'm good.
All right. It's going to bring us to you, Crocus.
Alrighty. Ooh, I was looking at my actions. Okay, I want to use... Fuck it, let's use Blessing of Moira, I've decided.
All right. So you reach back and touch one of the coral pieces behind you. Go ahead and roll your 2D, I think D20s?
I rolled 2?
Yeah, because you've buffed yourself from your time with Lucky the gardener. So now you get to choose between two numbers.
A small freezing bulb that can be thrown. It deals ice damage equal to 2 times your level and lowers your speed. Lowers speed by 10. Would that work underwater?
Sure. So
Okay, let's do
one
that
option.
one.
What's the other option?
The other option was a large vine portal that closes once you travel through it. It leads somewhere random.
Okay, I mean, it's an escape too, so there's that as well.
I mean...
You're winning, though, so...
Yeah, I was like, do we want to escape? Because we just have to end up fighting him later, so...
It's totally up to you. He is a pretty water-based creature. You're in his domain, so...
Right. I'm gonna do 12. Let's do a small freezing bulb that can be thrown.
All right. Go ahead and, so you're level 7, so it's going to deal 14 damage.
Right.
And... then it is... What else does it do? It lowers their speed?
Lowers the speed by 10.
All right. Anything else on that?
Nope. That's
All right, so
it.
as you reach back and put your hand on the coral, it forms this icy... looking kind of it almost looks just like a ball of light. As you grab it and you chuck it in the water, it freezes little ice cubes in the water as it flies towards the shark, hits him square in the eye, freezes part of his face as he lets out a pained groan.
Right in the eyeball. Rest in peace, man.
And then you still got movement and a bonus action.
Let me see my bonus actions real quick. Bonus actions. I guess I could do Magic Stone.
Sure.
Sure.
Then
why
you
not?
take the rest of that coral, you activate the Magic Stone, go ahead and roll the attack.
Okay. 14 and then 8. It says 8 damage.
Okay, so 14 is going to miss on the Magic Stone. So it hits that same spot where the ice is, but it just kind of bounces off, and the coral kind of falls down to the ground.
There was an attempt. It's
There
all
was an
good.
attempt.
Thank you.
Yep, and then you still have movement if you'd like to move.
I think I'm good for now.
All right.
Thank you.
Terolga is going to avert his attention towards Leon, who has the trident.
Oh.
He brings his claws down on top of Leon for the first attack. He says,
Give me that toothpick.
he's talking about the trident. And that is going to hit Leon. Let me look at Leon's HP here. I think he's pretty good. All right, yeah, so he's about half HP now. And then he's going to go for a bite on Leon, which is going to deal 17 plus... Ooh, that's bad. 17 plus 22 is... math. 30... 49. All right. So with that, he takes half damage. So that's 20. Okay. Leon goes unconscious.
Uh-oh.
With those bites. So first, the creature brings his claw down. Leon puts the trident up, but the claws dig down into him. Fergus, you're just kind of coming back to consciousness as you look over. You see your brother, these claws dig into him, and then the shark kind of picks him up and bites down on top of his abdomen and his back. As Leon goes unconscious, blood kind of spilling out of his open wounds, he drops the trident. You instinctively reach out and grab it. Roll me a acrobatics check, Fergus, to grab the trident before the shark creature does. Yeah, 19. You do kind of like a twirl in the water and grab the trident as the shark creature drops Leon's body. Leon's body begins falling down into the abyss, unconscious. Fergus, you're able to grab that trident, though, and keep the shark from grabbing it. As the shark goes to grab, you kind of dodge out of the way with the trident. He is going to. That's his turn. Fergus, it's your turn. Leon is currently unconscious, kind of floating to the bottom where all the magma is.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna summon the octopus again.
That was a once per day thing. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries, no worries. Then I am. Fucking hell, what am I gonna do? I'm literally just gonna take a shot at him with my short bow.
All right. You're in melee with him, so maybe a ranged attack isn't the best idea. You'd probably be better off just poking him with the trident if you're just trying to deal some small damage, because the short bow is just not going to work underwater very well anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that then.
All right. You can choose whatever melee weapon you want. You can do trident, you can do dagger, whatever you're interested in.
Yeah, I'm going to do my rapier because that's slightly better damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll your attack there. 19's definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You do get sneak attack on this. So you have pack tactics going. So you're going to roll sneak attack damage as well. Does that already roll it for you? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, 15 plus 6. Nice. 21 points of damage. Sick. The rapier stabs into the hand of the creature, which is coming down at you. It stabs right through his hand. He lets out a groan and begins shaking it like you just stabbed a big knife through his hand, which you just did.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna disengage and run away.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely. You can move up to 10 squares. Or, sorry, up to 6 squares. All right.
Okay.
That is going to bring us to Leon's turn. Leon's going to roll a death saving throw. Okay, he succeeds on that with a 13. Nephilim's going to take her 2 swords and go for 2 strikes on the shark. Both are going to hit for 9 points each. So that's 18 points of damage from the queen. The guards are no longer on the board because they are swimming away in fear. Trevor is going to go ahead and roll his crossbow attack. He's doing his thing. He's going to miss. She said it's your turn.
I pat him
Crocus,
on
you're
the
on deck.
back. You know what? Good try. You got the last one. What are you doing?
What you thinking, Shisa?
I'm just, I'm nervous. I need to heal everybody. But
It's a tough situation to be the healer.
I also want to do some damage.
Mm-hmm. Does feel good to do damage, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's everybody's health right now again? Fergus is like really low, and then Crocus is still like.
I'm okay. I'm 32 out of 45 right now, so I'm not doing awful.
See, if I did healing word again, I could possibly get you to full and Ross to at least half. So.
Yeah, I'm only 4 HP, so.
Yeah, I think I should do the healing word one more time. But that means I can't inspire Nephilim, can I?
Is it a bonus action for the mass healing word?
I wouldn't use it as a bonus.
Well,
I don't know.
What does it say for mass healing word? What does it say for casting time?
Casting time, 1 bonus action. Yeah, actually it is.
You can choose to make that your action.
Okay.
So you can choose to leave your bonus action open by making that your main action. So
Okay,
that's
I'll
the way
make it-
bonus action stuff works. Bonus action stuff, you can choose to make it your action. You can't do the
Oh.
same for stuff that isn't that needs to be an action. You can't make it a bonus action. Does that make sense?
So, yeah, so like I can do Dissonant Whispers and then I can do Mass Healing Word?
So based on what I just said, yes, but based on the other rule of D&D, which is you can't cast 2 different leveled spells in a turn. No.
2 different leveled?
Two different leveled spells in general. You could do a cantrip and a level spell, like level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you couldn't do a level 4 and a level 4, or a level 4 and a level 8. You couldn't do 2 leveled spells with levels.
I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. I'll heal and then I will inspire Nephilim.
All right. Go ahead and roll your heal.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to heal for another 4.
No!
Another 4 to everybody. Hey,
Why?
healing. It's unlucky, but you know.
It's 4 points better than nothing, you know?
Yeah, true.
Okay. I'm inspiring Nephilim, and that's it.
All right. That's going to bring us to Crocus. Crocus, right before your turn, though, the shark is going to attempt to take his legendary action, and he is going to turn to make a bite attack on Nephilim. As he does, you guys see a familiar sight. This large bulb of light comes swimming towards you, normally unable to make it into the city because of the small openings. But because this shark creature last session ripped a hole in the side of the city, this creature is able to get through. Your friend, the anglerfish, joins the fray.
That's our boy!
As he swims up, he picks you up on his back, Fergus. Lair.
I'm here. Sorry.
You're good. So the anglerfish picks you up on his back and is going to swim you to safety.
Let's go.
Over here. He kind of drops you up on this glass opening, and then he swims over here and makes a large bite attack on the shark. All right, that is a 19 to hit, which is going to be a nice chunk of damage. Nice, that is 32 points of piercing damage as the sharp, almost needle-like teeth of the anglerfish bite into the large shark creature, Taralga. Taralga lets out a roar and shakes off the anglerfish. Big damage, big help. That is going to bring us to Crocus. Crocus, you're up.
Okay. I have a question. Can I use Grasping Vine to pull Leon back to safety?
Yeah, sure.
Because how far would he be?
Not far enough for Grasping Vine to not work.
Okay. So if I
I'll
moved
allow
up a
it.
little bit and
Yep.
then use it? Okay, cool.
Yep, so go ahead and mark off the spell slot. And which way do you want to drag him? You can drag him to the top of this roof over here. You can drag him to the tip of this dock over here. Or you can drag him underneath the shark creature right next to you.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right, so you drag Leon with the Grasping Vine. It wraps around him, normally dealing damage, but you're able to control plants well enough to have it gently caress around and yank him through the water back towards you so he does not fall into the abyss. Good catch.
Cool.
All right, that's your action for your turn. You still have a bonus action and a little bit of movement if you want to move back out. But if you move back out, it's opportunity attacks for the shark, so.
Bonus actions. You know what? Let's try Magic Stone one more time.
All right. Go ahead and roll your Magic Stone attack.
Okay, 22 and a 4.
Yeah, good damage. All right. 4 damage there. Nice. All right,
Awesome.
Taralga is going to... Yeah. Taralga's going to make a swipe on you, Crocus. He's going to bring his claw around and go for a slash on you. I believe that hits 14. What's your armor class?
12.
Oh, okay. So that is going to deal 16 points of slashing damage as the claw swipes by you.
Alright.
And it marks 16 off for you, and then he's going to go for a bite on Queen Nephilim. He's going to miss that time as she puts her swords up and blocks his teeth, the magma dripping onto her, but she's able to shake it off. That's going to be you, Fergus. You're up. You got the trident.
I honestly, I'm so low. I don't want to go near the fucker. Let me see what I can do. Do I have Nephilim's ring? I can't remember.
You do.
I have the ring she gave me, right?
Yeah, she put it
so
on you, and it's like stuck on your finger. It's like, it's not coming off.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use it because it makes me invisible, right?
It does.
Okay, I'm gonna activate the invisibility.
All right.
And do I have an ability that lets me? Oh no, it's only when I'm in a cave I can move twice as far, right?
Yes. Yep. You're right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go like the long way and kind of come back to regroup with the group. So like,
All right.
actually, am I gonna attack?
You can bonus action dash.
If I attack, it brings me at the invisibility, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, then yeah, I'll bonus action dash.
Okay. So you can
I'll
move up
bonus
to
action
12
dash.
squares.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna go right there.
All right. You got it. And that is
And
your
that's my
action,
end of
your bonus
turn.
action.
Yes, sir. And I'm still invisible.
Yep,
I don't
you
know
are.
if we can mark that.
I
but-
put a marker on your character if you see that little black wispy thing.
Oh yeah, the black dot. Yeah, yeah.
All right. That's going to bring us to Leon, who's going to roll a death save. That's a natural 1, which means Leon takes 2 failures on his death saves. He's got 1 success and 2 failures. If he fails one more time, Leon will die. Nephilim's turn. Just going to make 2 sword attacks. 1 hits, 1 does not. For 12 damage. The shark creature is bleeding profusely, looking around. His beady eye looks over to Crocus and Leon. He sees Leon choking on his last breath, and Taralga's eyes get big as his shark-like frenzy is looking directly at you, Crocus. Crocus, you're the only thing standing between Leon and death right now. Trevor is going to fire his crossbow. He's going to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 2 points of damage.
Nice trip.
The crossbow bolt hits the shark kind of in the jugular area, but it just barely pierces the skin. Shisa, you're up.
Can I ask, didn't my healing wake up Leon, or that was not enough for him? It's just different for Fergus and Leon?
Good point. I forgot that you healed another 4 there.
Yeah, I
Because that
forgot that I'm
happened
supposed to wake
after.
him up.
Yes. So Leon gets healed for 4, which on his turn, that's important to know. Okay, so Leon gets healed for 4. He's at 4. You can't really... You could disengage. He does. He's going to disengage on his turn and swim behind you. He's at 4 HP.
Since he's right behind me, I'm gonna do a cure wounds.
You got it.
Because I can touch him. So. And also, I'm out of 3rd level spells and 4th level spells now, so I literally can't use mass healing word anymore.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the healing word.
Oh, the cure wounds.
Or yeah. Cure wounds. That's 8, so that brings him up to 12 HP. Okay. That's your action. You got any bonus actions or movement that you want to do?
No.
All right. You place your hand on Leon's shoulder, and he kind of closes his eyes as he lets the musical aura coming from you kind of take him and heal him for 8 hit points. Crocus, you are face to face with a ravaging shark zealot who seems hungry for blood, hungry to take one of you with him. Seems like his job was to come down here and end these demigods, and he's failing, so he's looking for anyone that he can take with him, because he knows that he's going.
Fuck no. Uh-oh. Do I risk curing myself, or do I make a move? I'm trying to decide. Let's do Moonbeam.
All right. Interesting.
Oh.
Super fascinating. Okay. What's Moonbeam do? Can you read the spell? I know it's a long spell, but this is actually really important. So
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within the range until the spell ends. Dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters a spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes a 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
okay. There's nothing else that it says.
Shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form. It can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. No! Can I use my inspiration on this one too?
You can't use your inspiration on an enemy saving throw, but it is going to roll with disadvantage. Taralga rolls a 2 on his Constitution saving throw. Roll me some damage, baby. Do it.
All
You want to
right,
use your inspiration on your damage, Minzu?
Yeah.
You can't inspire your damage.
Okay.
Which dice do I roll for that one?
It says for Moonbeam, right? Just click on the damage for Moonbeam, whatever the 2d10, whatever it says, next to the spell.
17.
All right, 17 damage as your Moonbeam comes down and strikes Tarolga in the top of the head. I forgot you even fucking had that spell. As the Moonbeam hits, the creature lets out this screeching roar. The Moonbeam actually shoots all the way through Tarolga down to the bottom of the depths of the ocean, and you watch as it leaves this almost this hole in the top of his head, which then he just almost deflates like a balloon. Down and down and down into the form of a lowly looking human. This human kind of floating in the water begins gasping for air because there is no air for him to breathe as he starts clutching his throat. Crocus, how do you want to do this?
Oh god.
His eyes look over scared at you as he's clutching his throat. You can do anything. He's dying in front of you.
Crocus just watches him drown.
He slowly, as Queen Nephilim just backs away elegantly from the situation, slowly the bubbles begin to stop as his eyes roll into the back of his head and he begins floating upwards as he kind of like hits the top of the glass ceiling of the city and just kind of floats right there on the glass. Tarolga was a shapeshifter, was not actually a giant shark person, but
God.
was instead transformed into a giant shark person. Interesting. I forgot you had that spell. I was like, this will never matter. They'll never know about this. And then like Moonbeam, I forgot about
I think
that.
that's the first time Crocus has ever dealt like a final blow on somebody too. So holy shit.
Good job.
That was sick. So
I was worried. I was like, someone's got to carry me soon, and they got to do it now.
that was super interesting. I was like, man, Moonbeam, what is gonna happen? I mean, this very intimidating creature turns back into his original form. You notice, Crocus, the creature seemed almost surprised. He's like, you could see he was scared. He was surprised. I mean, he was like dying in front of you, and he looked like he didn't even know what was going on. Like he looked confused.
God.
And again, kind of drowned himself and died from just being a regular seeming looking human. He was dressed in like rags and kind of The same kind of priest garb. Like he definitely seemed like a priest of some kind, but most certainly not able to survive in the depths down here without any help from one of those air bubbles that the city normally provides. Queen Nephilim just kind of watched it and allowed it. The city, you can hear people screaming, and you can hear people running or like swimming around trying to save different things. You see people with their kids like swimming out of the city as the magma continues to kind of shake and rattle the city. The whole place is kind of coming down as the anglerfish swims over and picks you all up, including Queen Nephilim, who kind of swims alongside it. What would you guys want to talk, do anything, or just kind of let the rest of the scene play out? What do you want to do? Well, I want you to have agency in intervening and doing what you want here. Like, oh, I want to go grab this, or I want to go do this, or I want to, whatever you want to do.
Is there any way to stop what's like kind of destroying the city right now?
It doesn't seem so. It does
Okay.
not seem savable, salvageable.
I have nothing else I want to do. Do you guys?
Okay.
No, if the city isn't salvageable, I can't really think of anything.
Okay. So as the city kind of begins to crumble and the glass begins to break around the outer walls, Queen Nephilim with you all swims out of the city. The rest of the people, you kind of help evacuate everyone else. And as you do, you all watch in somber, not defeat, but somber emotion as the city crumbles and shatters away. A place you've spent quite a while kind of falls to pieces. The second city that you've been to that has been destroyed because of you. And the people all kind of gather around. The people of the city are all kind of floating and swimming in the area around you, families kind of hugging onto each other, but you saved most everyone. You were able to get most everyone out of here except for a lot of the guards who died in the battle. You see a few of those guards being cuffed and chained because Nephilim, if you recall, had sent them out to fight this creature, and these are the guards that let him in. These are the guards that were bribed and basically allowed for him to be in this situation in the first place. So these guards are traitors and are being treated as such. The rest of the guards that are left kind of gather around. Nephilim is ordering them to help gather food and belongings for the people who are left. And she looks over to you, Fergus. Nephilim kind of swims over to you on the back of the anglerfish, and she kind of elegantly floats down in front of you, and she says, Fergus.
Yes?
It is time for us to find a new home. You will have to find me somewhere else after this. So, I will be sending you a message, and you will receive it, of where I'll be. You owe me big after this.
Sounds good to me.
All right. She kneels down and goes for a kiss on your cheek. Do you allow that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. As long as you consent to that, that happens as she kisses you on the cheek and kind of caresses your face a bit. She then swims backwards, sheaths her swords back in their sheaths, and swims over to the group of people, and they kind of swim off into the depths unless there's anything else that you want to say or do, anyone wants to do. You're left with your anglerfish who's going to take you back to the surface.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
Trevor, safe. Also safe with you. the band members also with you. They did not come out and help you fight, but they are still around. If you would like to complain to them about that, you can. But other than that, you are on your way back to the surface. It's a couple hours of a swim. Anything you would like to say or do or plan out during that ride? You've got a couple hours of downtime. You can also get a short rest in, which would mean you can roll up to 7 of your hit dice. Your hit dice are the dice that you get for your health pool when you level up, so it depends on your class. I think rogues get a D6. I think druids get a D8. I can't remember. You'll have to look in your... let's see here. It'll be under hit points. Let's see. Yes. So if you go to your features and traits tab, go to features and traits, and then under it'll say rogue features, and it'll say druid features.
Okay.
You see that? Above your proficiencies, it'll say hit points. If you click on that, it'll tell you what your hit dice is. So it should be, I don't know, what is it for you?
Mine's a D8.
Okay. Anyone having trouble finding theirs? It should be under features and traits, and then you click on where it says hit points, the black words hit points. Should be like the very first thing under features and traits.
Oh yeah, features and traits. And what was it? Which one?
Click on hit points.
I just have class features, racial traits, and feats.
Yeah, so click on class features.
Yeah.
And then there should be the black
points,
words hit points.
Yeah.
When you click on that, what does it say for hit dice?
Hit an 1d8 per rogue level.
Yep. So you can roll up to 7 D8 and heal that much during this time. In case there is a battle waiting for you on the shore, you might want to do this. So.
Oh.
Leon is also with you. He's going to roll his D12s that he gets. Ooh, those are good rolls. 11, 10, 6, 3, so that's 9, so 20, 30. That's plus. Okay. So Leon's back to full.
So I can roll 7 times.
You can. You only get you get half of them back on a long rest. So you'll get 3 back on a long rest. Actually,
Okay,
you'll get 4 back because we're going to level you guys up to 8 too.
Oh, we can roll it multiple times?
Yep. You can roll up to your
nice.
level times.
Oh, I can't do maths, so I'm literally just gonna R7d8. There we go. 24 is what I heal.
Oh, that's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones. Ouch. Lol.
Unfortunate.
That is 3.
Oh,
natural
okay,
ones.
cool.
And
then we just add that to our health?
yeah, and we're going to say actually you can roll up to 8 because we are going to level you up to 8. So that's going to happen at the end of the session. We'll just say it happens now. So
Okay,
you are
cool.
level 8 now, so you can roll 1 extra hit dice, a total of 8 of them if you'd like.
Nice.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Good to go. Back
I'm
to
full health now.
Woo!
Well, I've been full health the whole
Okay.
time, actually.
But
I
you
didn't
do not
hurt.
get those spell slots back until you long rest. So this is a
Okay.
short rest. I think this is the first time we've ever done hit dice before in a short rest. So this is what short rests are for. It's like an hour of downtime where you can't quite sleep, but you can, patch yourself up. That's what you're doing right now.
Nice.
All right. We are going to pick up next time on you arriving back to the shore and what awaits for you there. We're going to level you guys up to 8. But I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. I think I will. I'll end the stream, and for the next little 20 minutes here, we'll level you guys up. Make sure you get all set up with that. But thanks everyone for coming out to watch. We're gonna raid into someone amazing.